You don't blow the account because you can't read a chart. You blow it because you couldn't hold the line when it counted. What's up, stackers? It's Coach Q, aka CreoleTrades. Today we're breaking down the K in stack. Keep discipline. And I need you to hear this because it's the one letter that decides whether the other four ever pay you. So what is keep discipline really? Simple. It's three things. Respect your invalidation, size your position right, and follow the plan. No exceptions. That's the K. Here's where most people get it wrong. They think discipline is about trying harder, white knuckling through a trade, forcing yourself to be strong in the moment. But the moment is exactly when you're the weakest. Real discipline isn't willpower, it's pre-commitment. You decide the rules before the candle ever opens, so that when emotion does show up, it doesn't get a vote. And this ties straight to smart money. Your invalidation isn't a feeling, it's a structural level. It's the price below the demand zone, past the sweep, where your thesis is objectively dead. Keeping discipline means you honor that level, not the version of it you talk to yourself when you're down. That line is the whole game. Everything else is noise. Here's what nobody tells you. The market is engineered to break your discipline. Let me show you. Hypothetically, no live tickers, just the read. Watch this. So price runs a liquidity sweep, in this case, a sell side liquidity sweep. So it spikes past the low, which is right here. It takes away the low right here and prints a change of character. This is where everyone's stop losses are located. And then the very next candle, you get a spike and a surge, and then you go into the FOMO chase. Now the FOMO chase, in this case, was earnings. So they opened up here, and then they began to do a buy side liquidity sweep. So it's the very opposite of this sell side liquidity sweep. So you get all of the FOMO people right here. Then right when it passes that high, smart money exits their position and takes all of that liquidity right back. So what you're going to see is a spike from here all the way up to this high and a spike right back down on their exit liquidity. You even fake them out twice. The WTMA tells you everything. Now we come right back down to this almost same level for this sell side liquidity sweep. In this case, it was off the 200. People stop losses are at the 200. Boom, they liquidity sweep them and they go back up. Rinse and repeat. Smart money is rinse and repeating their trades. Now here's the part that stings. How the K fits the full read. Structure, discipline, alignment, confirmation. Those four build you a plan, a good one. But the K is whether you execute that plan cleanly, and that's where accounts live or die. Listen, a 5 out of 5 A+ setup in the hands of a trader with no discipline is still a losing trader. He'll move the stop, he'll double down, he'll turn a small loss into a big one. Meanwhile, a plain B setup with airtight discipline, that trader survives. And survival is how you win this long-term game. I've watched it happen hundreds of times. It even happened to me. Everything lined up. The read was right. But the trader moved his invalidation, or he sized too big and panicked, or he chased the reversal. And the plan that was correct still lost money. Understand this. The read didn't fail him. The K did. You don't rush a rue. You don't rush a trade. The patience, the sizing, the respect for the line, that's not the boring part of trading. That is the trading. Quick word for my Wolf Chart members. The Wolf Chart 2.1 confirms the setup. That's the C. But discipline is respecting it when it says no. And we honor it every time. If you're not in there, Stack Wolf is $9.99 a month or free through my wolf chart link in the description. But hear me, you don't need the indicator to keep the discipline. Discipline is free. It's just too expensive to skip. And if this is landing, hit subscribe and ring that bell. We're deep in a trader's mind right now, and I don't want you missing the next one. All right, let's lock this in. 3 things to remember about keep discipline. 1, discipline is pre-commitment, not willpower. Decide the rules before the candle opens. 2, your invalidation is a structural level, not a feeling. Honor that line. 3, K protects the other 4. No K, no edge. Doesn't matter how clean your read is. Here's the move. A 30-day stack challenge is about to start. In the Discord, post your daily buys, full stack for 30 straight days. This is not a drill. This is how you build that discipline. It's free. Join at CreoleTrades.com. Subscribe, hit the bell. Next week, we go deeper into the trader's mind. The K doesn't negotiate. Confirmation over prediction. Stay stacked. I'll see you next time.